we're back. We're onto something here. Wrong assumption. The witch wasn't trying to remove evidence from the crime scene. She wanted to plant it. She threw the witch's scepter into the room through that portal. You and your crazy theories. Do you even realize what you're saying? If she threw the staff into the room, that means... Exactly. She did it to deceive us. Her goal was to make us draw the wrong conclusions. When the incident took place, the witch herself wasn't in the room. She cast the spell from outside. What? Order, 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 I say. And that's not all. There's even more proof that the staff was thrown to the room from the outside. What proof? That proof is none other than Professor Layton's previously severed right arm. The victim's arm? How does that prove anything? None of the witnesses have testified they saw the witch's scepter, however. A few of them claim to have heard it rattling across the floor. That's right. Please take a look at this floor plan. Since the arm was standing up right here, we know the defendant couldn't have been the one to have dropped the scepter. Now think about it. Where would you need to drop the scepter from in order for it to end up here? Oh. That's right, the scepter could only have come from the small portal created by the spell Godor. This is most unexpected. The witch wasn't in the room when the crime occurred. Or at least that's the defense's claim. It's the only thing that explains all the contradictions we've run into. Whatcha? Sir Blue Knight, with that imagination of yours, you could aspire to write fantasy stories. A nice try, I must admit. However, this line of assertion is futile. There is a glaring contradiction in your words. Another contradiction? Whatever are you referring to, Inquisitor Barnum? This is the Talia Magica that was used in this incident. As we have established, there are 2 magic gems in it. One for the gold transmutation spell, Goldor, and one for the shadow familiar spell, Familia? A witch in possession of this staff would not have been able to cast Godor. Yes, you're absolutely right. But you can't write off all the evidence supporting my theory as mere coincidence. Why must your agreement always be followed by a but? What I'm getting at is, this Talia Magica is not genuine. Not genuine? That's right, and naturally the one responsible for this deception is the real culprit of the crime. Enough of this suspense, it's too much for a man of my age. The defense shall reveal what was meant by this so-called deception. Is it one of the gems? Well, since we know that that one's the gold and he turned into gold, it must be this purple one. Take that! Or got it! There we go. That's okay, so now I know. First, I want to clarify one thing. Can we be certain that the Talia Magica in question is authentic? Without doubt. The metal rod in its center is called the Spina Magica. The witch's mark on its tip is clearly visible and highly detailed. It is impossible to forge even by the finest craftsmen in all Labyrinthia. I can guarantee you its authenticity. That leaves us with only one possibility. The forgery in question is the Familia Magic Gem. What? A forged magic gem? Whatcha? That is an insult to our investigators. Only witches can use the power of these magic gems, can't they? So tell me, how can you know whether a magic gem is the real thing or not? Hold it there, we know for certain that the spell Goldor was used. It is undoubtedly not forged. But what about Familia? Did anyone actually see a familiar at the crime scene? That's 3 months ago when an investigation was carried out into Sir Bilduk's death. The results yielded the following conclusion. The spell Familia had been used to summon a familiar, which in turn carried out the murder. And the witch used exactly that to her advantage. Another similar incident at the same crime scene. Don't you think that would be the perfect opportunity for the witch to frame the defendant for her crimes? The defendant would be blamed for both the professor and Sir Bilduk's deaths, and she'd be taken for the real witch. Oh, that was the real culprit's objective. That's right. There is a chapter in the Magic Archive, an old collection of tales of the occult, about the way to test whether or not a magic gem is genuine. How can we test it, my lord? It is very simple. A genuine magic gem is composed of a mineral with a density lower than that of pure water. All you need to do is see if the magic gem floats on water. That is simple indeed. All non-magical minerals in our world, with the exception of sepiolite and a few other special kinds, sink in water. These eerily sparkling magic gems, however, will never sink when put into water. Bailiff, remove this magic gem for immediate examination. The magic gem's a fake? What's up with this trial? This is not how it's supposed to be. It's alright, darling. Don't cry. Only get to see a witch brain today. Sir Bonham never disappoints. Hush now. They're there. You guys have no reason to cheer for him right now. We are kicking his butt. Defender, if your theory is correct, this could be the biggest occult crime in history. But another important question remains. I wonder if you can answer it. Who is this supposed real witch that threw the Talia Magica through the portal? The real witch is only one person that comes to mind. Frankly, I still find it hard to believe, but it's the only possibility. Once I've indict her, there will be no turning back. Alright, so it's a her. Knowing the consequences, should I give them her name?
Mr. Wright, in Labyrinthia, witches are punished by fire, and anything that's going too far. But even in a world that seems so insane to you, those who take the lives of others must be punished. That's a universal law, isn't it?
The witch turned the professor into a golden statue, and that's not all. She took the life of the alchemist, too, and now she's trying to pin the whole thing on Maya. I can't just let her get away with that. Well then, defense, let us hear your theory. Who is this witch responsible for using Godor and then throwing the scepter through the resulting portal? It's not Maya. John Greer, Butler to Belduke the Alchemist, that's gotta be it. Take that! When you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be true. There's only one logical possibility, and it has to be that person. The real witch is John Grey Earl. Grey Earl? I've heard that name somewhere. Wait, isn't that the butler who served Sir Belduke? That's correct. Pish, what's this about? You seem to love rolling out these ridiculous suggestions, but you ignore the obvious. John Grey Earl is male. Inquisitor Barnum, tell me one thing. Is it only females who can be witches? Are you daft? Of course it's only females. Oh, I kind of forgot. I didn't even go into that with that intention. I still got it, though. Never in the history of this court has there ever been a male witch. You're so utterly ignorant, you should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, well, I'd like to ask another question. Is John Grey Earl really a male? What? What a ludicrous question. The defense is certain that John Grey Earl is the witch responsible for using magic on Professor Layton.
Objection!
Yeah, bring it. Will you stop fooling around? This is a groundless accusation.
Objection!
Groundless, you say? I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. At the time of the crime, Jean Griot was in the room next to the alchemist's study, and on one of the walls in that very room was painted green. It was? What's more, that green wall was the one adjacent to Sir Belduke's study. What? This is madness. This is madness. Inquisitor Barnum, quickly, have the butler summoned to the court. Have Jean Griot brought here immediately. Certainly, my lord, it shall be done.
There is no need for that.
Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh.
I am here. I shall come down right away.
Oh!
Sounds like a girl.
Well then, Mr. Wright, shall we begin?
Jean Griot. It would seem this trial has turned in a new direction. I think we all need a bit of time to take it in. We shall take a brief intermission. Inquisition, defense, sharpen your swords and wits to prepare yourselves for the next stage of this battle. Yes, Your Honor. It shall be done, my lord. By the time we resume, the examination of the magic gem should have ended as well. Now the court is adjourned for a brief intermission. Uh-oh, is that where we're ending off? It is. To be continued. Oh, man. This is a great chapter, I will say. This is a great case. It's a great game. I'm serious, guys. This is a great, great game. Alright, we're going to save. Played over 10 hours now. Pretty crazy, but we did it. Alright, so I can't save yet.
So it's gotta be that, young butler.
Oh, I might be able to save, actually. Right? I don't know. I gotta go to the menu. I know what you're thinking. I couldn't quite believe it at first either. But the evidence and circumstances all point to the butler. He or she has to be the witch. At least, it'll be certain if the magic gem turns out to be a fake.
But if that's the case, then Belduke's murder was also...
Yeah, it would be Grey Earl.
No, it can't be true. He wouldn't have done that.
Espella?
I know John. He held Sir Belduke in the greatest respect. John didn't kill him, I'm sure of it.
Jean Grey Earl, are you really what people think you are? There are still many unknown factors in this trial.
Ah,
I'm sorry, Maya. What I did is unforgivable.
What are you saying, Luke? All you do is testify about what you saw.
But I should have trusted you.
Well, you trust us now, right?
Maya.
Anyway, Luke, it was thanks to you that we discovered new information.
Thanks to me?
Sure, you got Cracker to testify. That was a great idea. I wish I could talk to animals. Don't you too, Espella? Oh, yes, I'd love to have a chat with you.
Oh my god, their voices are so similar.
So, Luke, will you teach us how to do it, pretty please?
Yeah, of course, I can try.
Yay, that's a promise, right?
Mr. Wright?
What is it, Luke?
Do you mind if I join you from now on?
Not at all, Luke.
I realized during the trial that in this strange town, even what you see with your own eyes may not be real.
That's why.
Sorry.
I'm not giving up yet. Professor, I know he'll return. We can't give up hope.
You know, that's what I've been thinking, too.
Really?
I have a feeling you'll reappear again when we get into trouble and help us out. Because, I mean, it's the professor we're talking about here.
Right.
And remember what he always says. Look forward to the future. Always look on the bright side.
I don't think it was the professor who said that. Defender accused. The intermission's over. Return to the courtroom. Let's go. It's time to bring this trial to a close.
Oh, I have something for you, Mr. Wright. Here, please take it. Maybe it'll come in handy in the trial.
A letter, huh? Let's see what it's from. Wait, Newton Belduke? There are several sheets of parchment inside, but they're all blank.
The professor and I got this when we went to see the storyteller.
Thank you, Luke. The more info we have, the better.
You're welcome.
Alright, I think that's it for today. Oh, I've got no proof that it was John Grey Earl who turned the professor into gold. Even if the magic gem is a fake, it's still not decisive evidence. I don't know what will happen next, but I do know this battle's far from over. Oh, great way to end today's session. Why is she still in there? Take her out. She's not the person. She's not the one you're looking for. Yeah, resume the trial of Maya Fey, my butt. This is like extra, Grey Earl appearing in court. Or something like that, I don't know. 10 hours and 28 minutes, Jesus. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's session for Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this session, please make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up as well. Also guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. All the social media links are down below, so please go like, follow, and add on all of those social media links. And thanks for watching, guys. I'm hoping to play a lot more of this game now that I've got a lot of other stuff cleared up. I do have school that I have to worry about as well. But I'm sure to put more of this in. So if you guys are excited and you guys want more of this Let's Play, give this video another big thumbs up, I guess, and then let me know in the comments below if you guys want more of this, even though I'm going to be continuing to play it anyway, because I love this game a lot. And it makes me kind of interested to play some of the Layton games, or at least one of them at least. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's session for Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video, coming soon. Objection! Let's go.